friends, and welcome back to another vlog. So it's going to be this vlog I'm hoping I can just do in like 2 days. We'll see kind of how it goes. I might stretch it a little longer. But my husband is hunting, so that means I will be doing lots of reading and cooking and all kinds of stuff around the house. So the books that I will be featuring in this vlog are first, the main book is the Bands of Mourning by Brandon Sanderson. So this is the third book in Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn Era 2 series. And so far I'm 200 pages in, so I'm absolutely enjoying this. I would have probably read more last night, but I was super tired. So I'm hoping I can read more of this today. And also, depending on kind of how my mood is, I have a book on my Kindle I'm reading called Of War and Ruin by Ryan Cahill. It is the third book in the Bound and the Broken series. And so far, it's really good. I am only 200 pages in with this one, and I think the Kindle book is 1,400 pages. So I've got a long way to go yet. But so far I'm really loving it. It's just, you know, in those long series you have slow parts and then, you know, the plot picks up and then the slow part and then the plot picks up. And then like this one, in my personal opinion, has just like stayed from where the last book ended to where it is now, and it's going on an up trajectory, so very excited about that. But wanted to get this vlog started, and I will check in with you guys later. Hi everyone, so I'm getting ready to go do some errands. I will try to remember to video a little bit of that so you can see kind of like a montage of what I'm gonna go do. But basically I've got to just, you know, take trash, and then I'm gonna get my car washed and then probably go to TJ Maxx just because I need a new shower liner, and then go to the grocery store, and then after that get some coffee. So I will try to remember to do all that, like to video all of it or whatever so you can see it. But that is what I'm doing, and then we'll get home and put everything away and then probably watch some football. So I will check in later. Finally getting some lunch, and gonna watch a little bit of some football until my muffins are done. And then I've got one more thing I have to do in the kitchen, and then I can finally sit and read for a little bit. So that is the plan. I will check in with you guys later. So my muffins just got done. These don't have any flour in them, nothing like that. It's just oats and protein powder and then wet ingredients and some berries. So they're cooling right now. I'm really hoping they're good. I've never made this recipe before, so I thought we would try it, especially because it's healthy and it's high in protein. So we'll see how they turn out. My puppy. He's just sleeping. He was. Kai. Kai. No, you don't want to look at the camera. Oh, there he is. There's our boy. Hi everyone. Sorry I didn't vlog much yesterday. We ended up going out to dinner with some friends and then got back and we're on the phone with some friends and watching some football. So just hanging out with my husband and our friends. But I did read one chapter yesterday. I know, huge progress there. I'm hoping I can read a lot more today. But first I have to do my cooking, and I've actually been doing a lot of it already, and I will show you. So first thing I did this morning was make some sourdough bread. I was preparing that all day yesterday, proofing it and everything, and that is the final look. I can't wait to cut into it and eat it. But then I made this right here, which is called ginger immunity shot. So basically it's ginger, lemons, oranges, turmeric, honey, and black pepper, and then like some water to make it, more. And so my husband and I take a shot of this pretty much every day because it's just a nice, good thing, especially when you're getting the sniffles or anything like that. So we do that. And then I know you guys are going to see my fridge. I made those muffins yesterday, and I believe I showed you those. And then in here, I have some protein peanut butter balls for some snack. So we've got those done. And then right now I'm working on my husband's meal prep, which is going to be chicken fried rice. So I've already got my rice weighed out and it's in the microwave so I can warm that up so it's easier to mix. I've got some eggs, I've got veggies, and then the chicken that is marinating. And it calls for chicken breasts, but I did chicken thighs because they taste better and they don't dry out as much. So that is what I'm going to be doing. And then I've got to do my lunches, which I just do like a taco bowl, and I'll have 3 of those. And then the 4th day, I'll just find something because we're going out for a birthday lunch this week at work. So I only need 4 lunches. And then I'm making some apple oatmeal cookies. I think that's what they're called. Hold on. Apple spiced oatmeal cookies. I'm really excited for those. So only a few more things to do, and then I got to get a couple chores done around the house. But other than that, once that's done, I plan to read. So I will hopefully give you a reading update later. Okay, friends. So I've got everything cooked. Everything's done. Everything's in the fridge. I do have to do a few things. So I've got to make the bed because I washed the sheets. And then I really need to edit a video so that way there's a video on Monday. So I got to do that. And then afterwards, I should have plenty of time the rest of the evening to read. So that is the plan. But let me show you what I'm cooking for dinner. So I've got some chili warming back up, which is actually good that it's warm now. I can try it. Basically, I had like some beef already cooked, and so I just put everything in it. And now it's just heating back up. So my husband's out in the woods. So I'm going to probably, as soon as I get this to taste, it's just going to simmer on low. And I'll stir it here and there. So yeah, I will check in later. I might have filled it up a little bit too much, guys. I'm probably gonna have to drink a little bit of that because I need some milk in my coffee. I sipped a little bit off the top and put a little bit more in. And now I've got good coffee in my Marauders mug. I just love Messrs. Mooney, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs are proud to present the Marauders map. Ooh, I just love it. Good morning, friends. So, quick little update. I did read almost chapter 16 yesterday. I'm like right in the middle of chapter 15, so I'm hoping to finish that today, along with obviously more of Bands of Mourning by Brandon Sanderson. So I'm making some good progress, but still got a ways to go. You know, life gets busy and you've got things to do and get ready for, and yeah, that's just what I got right now. But I'm wrapping up my morning routine, getting everything together, and I'm heading into work. But I will, and I won't be able to read at lunch today, just because we're going out for one of my coworkers' birthdays, so we're going to lunch for that. But I'm hoping that I can then, when I get home after I do a workout, get some really good reading in tonight. So I will check back in with you guys later. Hi everyone, and welcome to the end of the vlog. Basically, I didn't do a very good job of giving you reading updates of this book. I did finish this last night, and I have to say it was fantastic. Really, the ending is really interesting. The twist was really good as well, and you know, Brandon Sanderson is starting to bring in a little bit more kind of like technology, which in my personal opinion is going to feed into the Mistborn Era 3 series that he's currently working on. But this was super great. Left me with lots of questions that I hope will get answered in the next book. I am going to take a little bit of a break just because I'm reading this epic fantasy for 3 books in a row, along with I'm currently reading an epic fantasy on my Kindle. I wanted to read a different type of genre, still fantasy, just a little bit different stakes, I guess you could say. But before I read The Lost Metal, I have to read Mistborn Secret History, which is the novella, and they say that you have to read that between Bands of Mourning, and The Lost Metal. So that will be the next thing I read. So probably what's going to happen is I'm going to read the current book that I'm reading now, finish that, read this novella, see where I'm at, and either read the second book in the series that I'm reading now and then read Lost Metal, or read this and it just gets me pumped up and I'm going to go straight into Lost Metal. So we will see. But Bands of Mourning, absolutely fantastic. 5 stars. Thanks for coming along for the vlog. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Again, gonna try to do more of those, but I just put like a hodgepodge together. So hopefully you like it. But don't forget, like, subscribe, and be good people.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust.